Hey y'all, it's Natalie with A Cherry on Top, and it's time for another design team hop. Happy July. I have an adventure theme layout for you today. I'm showing you, this is my 8x8 album from our trip on spring break to Death Valley. So I want to do a full opening 8x8 page, double-sized page, and I want to fit in a few photos on the spread, but in an interesting way without pocket pages. So I went and I found this free font on the internet, and then I made an outline around it in Design Studio, and then I sliced the inside from the out offset. That's what it's called, an offset. And I created my own little like cut file. You can see they're like mostly welded together. The S wasn't, but that's okay. And I picked like a Western kind of font, but I picked the name of this hike that we went to, or the location that we went to on this hike. It's called Mosaic Canyon. And then I'm going to use some of the letters to fill in with the photos from the hike. Some of them didn't fit, like some of the letters were too fat to fit with like a 3x4 photo, but then a lot of the 4x6 photos, I didn't mind that I would be cutting off a lot of them because, I looked back at the photos and I'm like, they are beautiful, but it's really not what it looked like, because I don't think they give the wow factor, and it could be just like my photography skills are lacking, but it's just like, to me, I think a sunset, when you take a picture of a sunset and you look back at it and you're like, well, it looked way prettier than that. And that's how this hike was. These rocks were amazing. It was super fun. But the photos just didn't really do them justice. So losing a big chunk of the photo when I cut it down to fit inside the letter, it's not really hurting my heart like I feared it would a little bit at first. And I am going to leave some of the alphas to be filled with like some pattern paper. So I have my two 8x8 pieces that I cut down here from 12x12 pieces are from the Wanderlust Explorer collection by 49 and Market. And I just cut my personal cut file out of some basil cardstock in like a off-white color. And I just kind of mostly chose my photos by what fit in the letters, and then also just trying to like mix it up a little. Like I have a lot of blue sky in some, and then just more orangey rock in the next one. This one I'm going to do two from the same 4x6 photo because I liked the rock and I liked the sun kind of like little burst that was going on there. So I'm going to do that. I did have to put a new blade in my X-Acto knife and get in the nooks and crannies, but that worked really nicely. I was glad to finally put a new blade in that. But otherwise, the page came together really quickly. And so if you are looking for a fun way to put multiple photos on a page, I suggest doing this. Find a kind of fatty font that you can use to fit some photos within the letters, and just do an offset and then slice away. And then you can fill those letters with, you'll just have an outline here, just like any other cut file. You can customize it to be somebody's name or a special word, or, the name of a place that you went, like I've done here. And then I use another little font to make this like curvy adventure word, our theme for the day's adventure, to put down at the bottom. And then boom, that's my page. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna fill in the blank letters with some pattern paper, and then I'm also going to just go to my laser cut images that are from the Wanderlust Explorer collection and a little bit of the Rest and Revs 2.0 collection. I'm going to mix and match those and kind of just place them around the page, place them over some of the alphas in some of the negative spaces of the photos, and then just around the title bit at the bottom. So since this is a pretty quick one, I will go ahead and let you know this is a design team hop for A Cherry on Top. So if you comment on all of the layouts in the hop, then, or on YouTube, you can be entered for a chance to win $25 in store credit to A Cherry on Top. And the little birdie told me there's a good sale going on sometime soon. And I will link down below with all of my products as well. If you're interested, there are still a lot of the Wanderlust Explorer collection. I think it's still in the store. But also there are new 49 and Market collections that just hit the store. And they're gorgeous as usual. Dennis Bruton is amazing. I don't know if he is the one that did Wanderlust Explorer, but I know he did Russ and Reds, and he did the 2 new collections. Now I have to go look. I'm looking right now, see if his little name is on here. I don't think he did. I don't think he did Wanderlust. Oh, just kidding. Yes, he did. Dennis Bruton. I watched their live, and he's very charming. He has a nice little British accent. But yeah, I just love literally everything he does. I love literally everything he does, and I have to buy all the collections. Even if I don't think that I can use them, I have to buy them because I will find a way to use them because they're gorgeous. So I'm just taking down the cut vial right now. And then I will start embellishing. I thought about like kind of popping things up on some pop dots or something, but like I said, this is an 8x8 travel album, and I want it to all fit from, I took a lot of pictures this week, and I want them to all fit within this one album. And honestly, we also went to Vegas, and probably those are going to be separate, to be honest with you. So not even the whole week is going to fit in the album, just the part of the week that we were in Death Valley. So I don't need to be just adding unnecessary extra bulk. I do think that the page is really interesting and fun without the pop dots, although they probably could have added a little bit more interest by adding the pop dots. But the sacrifices I make to be a economical scrapbooker, have an economic use of my bookshelf space. Oh, I'm so responsible. So I am loving how this came together. If you print at home, it's even easier to like fill the spaces of your alphas if you make your own cut file, because you could even measure the specific space of the alpha before you print the photo. I actually already had these printed in 4x6 or 3x4, so that's why I kind of had to work with it, but I love the way that it turned out. So check out everybody else's adventure layouts. I'm going to link them down below. The hop list should be down there, so make sure to hop along. Comments on everybody, so you'll be entered for a chance to win store credit. And links down below if you're interested in buying any of these items. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.